Morning.
What? Wait. Oh. Hey.
So this morning, me and the boy who's on a screen over there, we're at the Stony Creek Rail Trail. We're going to do a couple miles on the bikes. So this is like one of our favorite places to go just because there's like ruins and animals and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's miles and miles and miles of flat, which is always good for biking. So check it out. It's raining on me. Trees are peeing. Walking down to the beaver pond. Going to see if we see any furry friends this morning. Glasses are fogging over. One thing I always like about this trail is just the pine trees. Oh, getting rained on again. It's winding. I got a drop in my eye.
It's moisting. There's a difference.
It's moistening. Yeah, so one of the best parts about this trail is the pine trees. I had my sunglasses on for a bit, but I don't need them because it's nice and dark in here, which is good to a point, but then to another point, the bugs are not so good.
And it's easier to hide the body.
It's easier to hide the body. Remember that. Stony Valley Rail Trail. It's easy to hide the body.
I meant ours.
We stopped here at the sand spring. I think there's, what do you see? There's native trout in here somewhere.
Little ones running back and forth.
Oh, I see him.
Why are they just sprinting back and forth?
Because that's what they do. It's their thing.
Alright, are you saying something stupid or being serious?
Alright. That's pretty cool. It has like the God's fingers thing going.
God rays. Alright, if I see someone standing off in the distance, I'm running.
Spring's actually pretty flowing today. It comes out of the hill right there. Trying to get the God ray picture.
Yes. I mean, I'd use your camera, but you don't have batteries.
Yeah, shut up. I apparently forgot the batteries to my good camera, so useless. FC. That is a red F stage of an eastern salamander, which is the juvenile stage. Eventually, he's going to stop being the land stage and go into the water stage, and then he'll turn it like a darker green. You'll still see the spots and stuff like that. But
I was gonna say, this color scheme is basically, please God, kill me.
There's so many on the trail. I've been keeping out for him so as not to run them over. But my glasses are fogging. So yeah, red F. I do like this trail because it's not too crowded. Like Bartram and other trails that I've been on, you're tending to pass people out. Look, there's another one. No.
Oh, I see him.
So far, we've seen one hiker that kind of got off the trail, went someplace, and that's about it. So, this trail runs from basically Lickdale, where Swatara State Park is, all the way to Harrisburg. Fishing Creek, I think it's called, in Harrisburg. So, a pretty long trail. Never done the whole thing. But yeah, it's beautiful. During the spring, it does get beat up a little bit, potholes and such. But I mean, if you wanted a smooth ride, you drive, you know. We're coming up to the village of Roush Gap. That I covered in this video here. So we're like 6.5 miles up the trail from Gold Mine Road, and this is where you go down to go to the Cold Springs Resort. So we're gonna check it out. Okay, so we are in Cold Springs. This used to be a resort back in the day. I've never actually been down here before, but I've seen pictures. And I saw what looks like a wall back here, so I'm kind of taking a walk. Just watching out for the fine, slithery friends. They used to have a hotel back here and pools for like there were springs, and people would come along the railroad.
Fireplace?
I don't know.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Not quite sure what that is.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what?
Coal.
Huh?
Coal.
Oh. That's kind of a weird structure. Oh, you know what? So there's this. Not quite sure what that is. But I just noticed, I don't want to get too far away from the bikes.
There's a pipe.
There's a pipe coming out of the ground here. But there's like a little aqueduct down here.
Actually go and have the spring going directly into all the taps of the building.
Yeah, but this is definitely an aqueduct. Look at this.
Yeah. Maybe even some type of pool?
Well, that's what I think is down here further. Look at this. So we got the wall.
Ooh, hey. Oh, definitely the hotel.
Why?
Oyster.
You have an oyster?
Yeah, somebody was eating.
Yeah, I don't think an oyster shell would have lasted that long, bub.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if this was a house. It's really, the foundations are really deep. Look at this. I'm not quite sure what this is. See, I would guess because that's like an aqueduct looking thing, this is probably was like a pool.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a pipe over there, so that may have actually fed into this.
Yeah. So you found like a little glass cup.
I'm gonna put this down because there's living things on it.
A little metal ring. I found a snail. Empty snail. But a snail.
Mine's cooler.
And there's pieces of like a plate.
There's scrap here. You go down there farther and find more plate and glass.
This
Perfect eye height stick.
this block was part of something. Oh yeah. It's part of like a
There's more over there. So,
Brick-
if anything,
brick wall section, huh?
if I had to guess, because of the square shape of these rocks, maybe this was the original foundation?
I don't know. With you know, that just goes to show you how long ago these things were, having the tree growing up in the middle of it. Yeah. So this is some sort of foundation too. Huh. Got a set of stairs. Another foundation in there.
Separate from the main building.
No idea. On this little path. It's like a well. I believe this used to be some sort of well. It's about 5 feet deep. Oh, there's another one over here. This one's not so deep. Has a little pipe on the bottom. It's pretty deep. Bet you there's a bunch of cool junk in the bottom of that. You dig deep enough. So there's a bigger red eft. You can see he's kind of turning a little bit darker already. So he's an older one. He's going to eventually turn like green. And then kind of go to the water and never come out. So that was Stony Valley Rail Trail. We did it from Gold Mine Road down. We rode to Cold Springs Abandoned Resort Town. Checked out a couple ruins there. All in all, it was like 14 miles. This morning it was very hot, muggy, sweaty. I'm sweaty. It's sweaty. So definitely check it out. It's just outside of Lickdale, off Gold Mine Road. The Stony Valley Rail Trail, like I said, runs for a very long time. Runs from Gold Mine Road to all the way down to Fishing Creek in Harrisburg. If you like this video, check out my other ones. Like, subscribe, share. And that's it. Have a great day.